Okay. Hi guys. So last class we started this paper, right? And initially, this I planned only to have 3 sessions, but I don't know how many sessions I'll be doing. When and where I get time, let's do some session. And yeah, last class we did up to question 9, right? Till question 9, I think those were questions related to private limited companies, right? Yeah. And until that private sector businesses only we did, right? Now today also we are starting, we will do certain questions regarding companies, and then we will also start public sector. Okay. Okay, so do you all hear any external noises or something, or is it only my voice? Okay, great. Okay, so before going to question 10, let's go to question 11, okay? Because I have a flow there. That's why I'm telling, let's go to question 11 first. Yeah, so the question 11 is, write the steps of company registering process. Okay, so if you are going to start a company, you need to register that company, right? So there is a process to register. There is a process to register sole proprietorship, right? And there is a process to register companies in your syllabus. And also there is a process to register cooperatives. Yeah, guys, others, can you all mute your mics, please? Okay, so in your syllabus, you will study about sole proprietorship. Yes, what is it? Okay. Now you all can hear me, right? You all can hear me, right? I'm clear. I'm audible, right? Okay, sound is clear, right? So yeah, the tute. I will share it after the class, okay? And yeah, so we have to start. We have a sole proprietorship registering process, incorporated companies registering process, and then we have registering process of cooperative societies. Okay, so only those three registering process are there in your syllabus, right? Only if you know those, that's enough. So guys, here you have to write down the steps of registering a company. So there are 7 steps, guys. I will not read the answers. Now, when I am explaining even, I will say, no, this is the first point like that. That means on that same time, you have to write, okay? You all don't have time. You understand that, right? Okay. So there are 7 steps. Okay. So for the first step is, you have to get the approval for the desired company name. Okay. Now, first of all, you have to choose a company name. Okay, you have to choose a name for your company, and there are some websites. Okay, you can go to that website and type the name and see. But if that is an existing company, you can't use that name. Okay. Okay, so you have to type and see if the name is existing, you can't use that name. So first of all, you have to select the desired company name. Okay, after you select the desired company name, what you have to do is, you have to get the approval from the company registrar. Okay, there is a person, right? Can I know which chapter? Now this is chapter 4. Share the answer for 10th. Yeah, we can do all these. Just give me some time, okay? Let's finish discussing and then we'll do all those, okay? Yeah. So what was I telling? Yeah, okay. So you have to get the approval from the company registrar. That is the first thing. You have to get the approval for the desired company name. From whom? From the company registrar. Okay. So second step. What is the second step? Now you all know there is something called article of association for companies, right? Now we have this partnership deed, right? So another name for partnership deed is article of, wait, just give me 1 minute. Okay. So another name for you and wait. Okay, so you have another name for partnership deed, which is articles of partnership. Okay, so same like that. You know what is partnership deed, right? So for companies, we have articles of association. Okay, so what you have to do is second step, you have to prepare the article of association. Not only that, okay. After you prepare, now it's like this. For me, it's 7 points, but for you, you can break down the points and write. Okay. So you have to prepare the article of association and then you have to obtain the signature of the founders. Okay, so who are the founders? Founders, we have another name, promoters. Okay, so they are the parties who are interested to start the new company and the one who are taking effort and one who are willing to spend money. You understand? The one who is willing to spend money and establish the company, the one who initiated that, right? They are the founders or the promoters. Okay, so you, after you prepare the article of association, what you have to do is you have to get the signatures of the founders. Okay, now this is the second step for me, but you can break and write. Okay, you can write for your own convenience. Now the third thing is, for companies, you know, you have directors, right? You have to appoint directors and also you have to appoint secretaries. Okay, but you have to make sure you fulfill one condition, that is you have to appoint them with their consent. You have to get their consent letter. Okay, so that is one of the documents that we will study now. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to appoint directors and you have to appoint secretaries, but with their consent. Okay, with their consent. That term is important. Okay, if you just write appointing directors and secretaries, some people, now it's like this. Now if examiner like needs the full answer, he might expect this wording. Okay, with their consent, because one of the document, two of the documents are this the consent letter of the director and the consent letter of the secretary. So that means you have to include this term. Okay, what was I telling? Okay, I even forgot. Okay, appointing directors and appointing secretaries with their consent. Now the fourth step, okay, the next step is you have to present the necessary documents. Okay, now there are certain registration. Yeah, the second point is you have to prepare article of association and then you have to get the signature of the founders. Okay, prepare AOA and get founders signature. Okay, now the fourth point. The fourth point is you have to present the necessary document. To whom? To the company registrar. Okay, because there are certain registration requirements that you need to fulfill. Okay, so they might require certain documents. You have to present those required documents to whom? To the company registrar. So that is the fourth point. So now see, they are asking what are the documents right now. Before going to the fifth point, I'll tell you what are the documents. Okay, so what you do is in the question 10, you write. Okay, so you have to write the documents here and then we'll move to fifth point. So there is a flow, right? So what are the documents? First document is you have to give the completed application form. Okay, in that application form, founder's signature should be there. Okay, what you have to give, what is the first document you need to present? The completed application form with the founder's signature. Okay, am I too fast? Okay, so certain people telling fast. Now the thing is, I'm being a bit fast because, for you people, you have to do a lot of question, no? So that's why. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'll tell from first. The first step is you have to get the approval for the desired company name. And the second step is you have to prepare article of association. And then you have to get the signature of the founders. Okay. And then the third step is you have to appoint directors and secretaries with their consent. And the fourth step is you have to present necessary documents to the company registrar. To whom? To the company registrar. Okay. Now, what are those documents? That is what I'm giving you. Okay. So there's a flow now, so you don't get a doubt. Afterwards, we'll go to the fifth point. Okay. So what are the documents? The first document is always the completed application form. Okay. So you have to write the answer here, right? Okay. The board is even not working. The answer for 10th question. First one is the completed application form with the founder's signature. So that is the first document. And what is the next document? Now I told you, you have to get the approval of the company. Try please send the answers of this question. Yeah, anyone who will do that. Okay. The thing is, anyone who has written, I will ask them to send. Okay. I'm not writing the answers. I wanted to finish this paper to you all. Okay. Right. Okay. So, what was I telling? Okay, so first document is completed application form with the founder's signature. Next one, I told you, you have to get the approval from the company registrar for your company name. The first step, did I tell you? Yes, you have to select a name and then you have to get their approval, right? So, when you go and present that name to the company registrar, he will give you a statement that you are satisfying the requirement, that the name is not reserved by any other founders. So this name is reserved by you, saying like that, they'll give you a statement who the company registrar. So what you have to write as the second one, statement issued by the company registrar. Now we are here, okay. 10th question, the second document. Statement issued by the company registrar to satisfy the name is reserved by the founders. To satisfy that the name is reserved by the founders. Okay. That the name is reserved by the founders. So that is a second document which is important. Okay. And what is a, yes, I can repeat again. Statement issued by the company registrar. Statement issued by the company registrar to satisfy the name is reserved. To satisfy that the name is reserved by the founders. That the name is reserved by the founders. Okay. So that is the second document. What is the third document? Easy, article of association. You have to present to the company registrar. Okay. What is it? Article of association. Just write AOA. Okay. And afterwards, I told you, you have to get the consent of the director and the consent of the secretary, isn't it? So you have to, the fourth document is director's consent letter. And the fifth document is secretary's consent letter. These are the 5 documents, okay? Completed application form and the statement issued by the company registrar saying that this name is reserved by you. And then you have to present the article of association and then director's consent letter and then secretary's consent letter. So these are the required documents that you need to submit to whom? To the company registrar when you're going to register your company. Okay. Now come to the 11th question. Now we wrote 4 points, right? Get the approval for desired company name, prepare the article of association, and then you appoint directors and secretaries with their consent, and then present the necessary document. And I gave you what are the documents for the 10th question answer I gave you, right? And now write the 5th step. What is the 5th step? Which one you want me to repeat? That's all right. Which one you want me to repeat? 10th. Okay, I'll come to that. First of all, write this 11th one video. I'll come to those document again. Okay. Someone type those document and send. Okay. You all have to write also. No? Someone, if you can, type the document and send to the chat all the 5 documents if you can. Okay. Right. Okay. So the fifth thing is, now when you are registering, always you have to pay registration fees, right? Okay, Zuha, that's great. Always you have to pay a registration fee. That's an administration charge that they charge from you, right? That is one of the capital revenue. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let me check that. Oh, sorry, that's one of the current revenue. Okay, so you have revenue, you have a revenue and expenditure, right? In chapter 3, one of the current revenue, you have current revenue and capital revenue. Like you have current expenditure and capital expenditure, you have current revenue and capital revenue. Okay, so these fees and administration charges fall under current revenue. Okay, so that is why you, whenever you are registering something or getting licenses or something, you have to pay fees. Okay, so that is one of the important things. So the fifth step is payment of registration fees. Okay, now everything is done. Now everything is done. Okay, you have given everything to register. Now he will confirm, he will check on all these. Company registrar will check on all these. And what he will give you? He will give you the certificate of incorporation to say that that is an evidence for you that you have registered your company. Okay, that is the sixth step. Okay, someone has sent it. What is it? Yeah, someone has sent the point. Okay, great. Thank you for that. Okay, so that is the fifth point, payment of registration fees. And the sixth one is obtaining the certificate of incorporation. Sixth one is obtaining the certificate of incorporation. Thank you, guys. Thank you for sending those. Yeah, fifth one is payment of registration fees. Sixth one is obtaining the certificate of incorporation. Obtaining the certificate of incorporation. Great. Okay, now the last one. After now you have got everything is done. Okay, now you are registered, you have got the certificate for your registration thing. Now the last step, which is the seventh step according to me, okay, that is publishing the name of the company. You have to publish the company name. Now you have completed the company registration. The overall process is completed. You have to publish the company name. Okay, so for reference again, I'll go fast. The here, okay, question 11. First thing is you have to get the approval for the desired company name. The second thing is you have to prepare article of association and then get the signature of the founders. And the third thing is you have to appoint directors and you have to appoint secretaries. And the fourth thing is you have to present the necessary documents to whom? To the company registrar. And the fifth thing is you have to pay registration. You have got that message directly. I have got the message directly. I'll send it to you. Okay. Fourth thing is you have to present the necessary document. Fifth is you have to pay the registration fees. And the sixth one is you have to obtain what? Certificate of incorporation. And the seventh thing is you have to publish the name of the company. Okay. Let me send that. Yeah, you can write. You can write now steps. You can write 10 points. You can break the points. Some points are like I have included 2 into 1 point. So you can write it as a separate point. No worries. Okay. As far as you have included the point, that's great. Okay. Wait, I'll copy paste and send. People have sent the messages to me. Wait, okay. Okay, guys. So those are the answers. Okay. Great. So now we are done with question 10 and 11. Shall we go to question 12? Are you all ready? Raise your hands. Great, guys. Great. Okay, guys. Okay, fine. Okay, now let's come to the registration procedure of cooperative societies. Okay. So now, cooperative societies, is it a private sector business or a public sector business? It is consent letter. Okay. CONSCNT. Is it a private sector or public sector? Cooperative societies? Yes, it's a private sector, but there is an exception. Can be both. No, it's private sector. Okay, actually, this cooperative societies is a private sector business. Okay, so but this is a private sector business, but they have started with a welfare motive. Okay, their aim is not to earn profit. Their aim is to do some welfare activities. Okay, now the members, they will voluntarily start so to fulfill yes, private, but with a not for profit motive. Yes, Amma. Okay, voluntarily to fulfill social expectations or the member expectations. They can the members will have common expectations, so that one, or else a social expectation. Usually, they have started with a welfare motive. They don't start with a profit motive. Okay, so now there is a procedure to register this cooperative societies as well. Okay, right. First of all, what is the procedure? The first procedure is you have to get the application form. That's correct, right? That is what the first thing we do in anything, right? First thing is you have to get the application form. And the second one is 2 copies of interim constitution. Write it down. 2 copies of interim constitution. What is interim constitution? Now you know this interim budget and stuff in for our government, we have that. No, now when one government is changing from the other government, um when, until you prepare the permanent rules and the structures and the plans of government, during that changing time, during that transition period, you will have to have the set of rules, and you will, however, during that time there are expenses, certain things, right? So to do that, you have to have a plan, right? You have to have a budget kind of thing. So that is only interim budget we have. Okay, so some same like that, we have interim constitution. That is, it will have temporary set of rules and regulation, the guidelines on how to govern the organization during that initial stage or during that transition period. Now still until they they outline and make a permanent set of rules by the law, till that time how they are going to do the stuffs. Okay, how they are going to operate and everything will be mentioned in that interim constitution. Okay, so you should present 2 copies of interim constitution. Okay, and then you also, the third thing is feasibility report of the proposed economic activity. Feasibility report of the proposed economic activity. Okay, what is this feasibility report? Now this feasibility report, it is like a study. Okay, it will check if starting a cooperative is a good idea. Okay, that feasibility report, actually we use this word in computing and all, right? It will check whether it is feasible to start this, whether it's feasible to do it, to understand. So you have to present a feasibility report of the proposed economic activity, right? They will check whether will it work financially, how is it going to happen, how is it going to operate, right? Is there any legal challenges that this cooperative needs to face? All those things they will identify and mention in this feasibility report. That's a study. Okay, so you have to present the feasibility report of the proposed economic activity. That is a third point. Okay, did you all send any messages? Company wrong. Okay, Liva, I'll check it. You WhatsApp me that one. You WhatsApp me that one. Corporate development. No, not on the Companies Act number. So there is a law. There's a law regarding cooperatives, which is Cooperative Societies Act number 5 of 1972. Cooperative society, according to that act only you register. Okay. Is there registration process for partnership? No. In our syllabus, we don't have registration process for partnership. Okay. So what is the third point? Okay. First point is application form. Next one, 2 copies of interim constitution. And the third point is feasibility report of the proposed economic activity. Feasibility report of the proposed economic activity. Okay. So what is interim constitution again? So interim constitution means now it's like a temporary rule book. Okay, it's like a temporary rule book that will outline how this cooperative is going to function during the beginning time and during the time of the change. Now they have to establish, set it up, right? So during that time, how it's going to operate? What are the rules and regulations? What are the expenses? Kind of, it's like a interim budget of the government only. Okay, so but that is what we call interim constitution. It's like a temporary rule book that will outline how this cooperative will function. At what time? During the time, beginning time or during the time of change. Okay, so that is interim constitution. What else? Feasibility report of the proposed economic activity. Okay, great. Now the fourth one is the report of the general meeting at which the resolution had passed to register the cooperative society. Okay, just write it down. The report of the general meeting the report of the general meeting at which the resolution had passed. Wait. The report of the general meeting at which the resolution had passed to register the cooperative society. Okay. The report of the general meeting at which the resolution, they would have passed the resolution to register the cooperative society. That report, the report of general meeting should also be presented to them. Okay, the report of the general meeting at which the resolution had passed to register the cooperative societies. Okay. And the next one, fifth one, okay. Fifth one is a certificate. That's a certificate, okay. This certificate, they will certify that the membership fees is collected and it is under the custody of the working committee, okay. Now, you can, how many, what is the minimum number of members that you can have for a cooperative? The minimum number of members. And what is the maximum? Yeah, 10 is the minimum. Great. Maximum is? Great. Unlimited. Maximum is unlimited. Yes. Minimum is 10. Maximum is unlimited. Okay, great. Okay, so what is the constant share price? Now they will generate capital through selling shares, okay? And that the shares will have a constant price. What is the constant price of the shares? Good. Aflal, Misra, everyone. Good. That's 100 rupees. Okay, that's 100. If they want additional capital, what they will do? But what happens if they want now 100, only minimum, let's say 10 members, so that means 1000 rupees to do? No. So now, wait. Share price is 100, right? Yeah, it's 100. Yeah, government will give loan capital. If they want additional capital, you can't increase the share price. The constant price is 100. If they want additional capital, government will provide loan capital for many cooperatives. They will check, not for every cooperative. they will check on certain criteria. You know, government is really difficult to get money from them. So, okay, so they will provide loan capital for many cooperatives. They will provide. Okay, so that is how you get additional capital for a cooperative society. So what was I telling? Right. So you have to collect the membership fees, right? That is the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth point. Set to certify a certificate that certifies that you have collected the membership fees and it is in the custody of the working committee. Okay, so that is the fifth point. Certificate to certify the membership fees are collected. A certificate to certify that the membership fees are collected. A certificate to certify that the membership fees are collected. And it is in the custody of working committee. And it is in the custody of working committee. That is the fifth thing. Okay, what did I say? Certificate to certify the membership fees are collected and it is in the custody of the working committee. Okay, right. The last one now. The last one, that is a route map. Okay, that the route, now you have to, that route map should give the direction to go to the cooperative society. That also you should present. Okay, when you are registering, what is it? The route map that gives direction to cooperative society. The last one. There are six steps. The sixth one is the route map that gives direction. Yes, Mariam, I'll tell you. The route map that gives directions to cooperative societies. Sister, don't we get questions? Yeah, you might get questions from cooperative societies characteristics. It is there. Okay. I can go to that. Do you all want me to go to the characteristics a little bit, not too much? And the fifth point is, I will read it. The fifth point is certificate to certify the membership fees are collected. Certificate to certify the membership fees are collected. And it is in the custody of working committee. And it is in the custody of working committee. Okay. So I'll just go, just skim through. Okay, a little bit. Okay, not too much. Now you have, when you go to cooperatives, registration is compulsory. Okay, where do you go and register? It is registered in the Department of Cooperative Development. Just take a piece of paper, write in the handwritings of a doctor, but readable one. You should be able to read. Doctor will be able to read it, no? So like that, quickly write it down, okay? Registration is compulsory and you register where? In the Department of Cooperative Development. Registration is compulsory and you register in the Department of Cooperative Development. Okay. And if you go to the ownership, it is owned by its members. Okay, it is owned by the members who are operating that. And also minimum is 10 members and maximum there's no limit. It's unlimited. Okay. That is about ownership. Registration is compulsory. Where do you go and register? In the Department of Cooperative Development. When you go to ownership, they are owned by its owners. Yeah, from first. Just a doubt. Why do? Okay. Wait, guys, let me check all those. 18 years can be, yeah, anyone above 18 years can be a member of cooperative society. That's correct. Okay. So the member requirement are they should be above 18 years. Okay. Anyone to type? Someone please type the fifth point of the registration procedure and send it openly to everyone, please. Okay. So ownership is that. Now your messages one by one, I'll go through, I'll finish it off. Okay. Some questions and then I will go through. Okay. Capital. So capital, how do you generate capital? So, okay, ownership, that is owned by its members, minimum 10 members. Can send only to host. Okay, send to me, will you? Okay, minimum of 10 members and maximum unlimited. Okay. Capital. How do they generate capital? Through selling shares, but the share price is constant. Okay, share price is constant, that is rupees 100. Okay, constant share price, that is rupees 100. And if they want additional capital, government will provide loan capital. Okay, the government will provide them loan capital. So that is the thing. Okay, listen like a story, quickly write. Okay, don't need to think it's a big thing. Okay, someone has sent the point. Wait, I'll share it to everyone. Copy text. Paste. Okay, I have sent. Check. Okay. So that is about capital. When it comes to legal personality, okay, does cooperative societies have legal personality? Sixth step also. The sixth step is the route map that gives direction to cooperative societies. Okay, the route map that gives direction to cooperative societies. Yes, legality. It has a legal personality. Cooperatives maintain legal personality. That means the name of the society, it has a separate legal existence out of the members. Okay, in legal matters, you can use the cooperative society's name. You don't, members need not represent the cooperative society. Okay, so that is, they have legal personality. Okay, controlling. When it comes to controlling, who controls the cooperatives? Members control it. Collectively, they control it. Collectively, the members control it. Actually, all the cooperatives have legal personality. So cooperatives, if they are registered, actually you have to register it. Okay, registration is compulsory. So once you register or whatever, cooperatives have legal personality. Okay, they're separate from the members. Okay, so when it comes to controlling, first two types of controlling are there. One is, it is collectively controlled by the members. Okay, and the next one is, yes, it is a control of the Commissioner of Cooperative Development, or there is, you can say it's a statutory controlling. Statutory controlling is legal controlling. Legal controlling done by the cooperative law. Actually, there's a cooperative law. I told you what is the cooperative law. Cooperative Societies Act number 5 of 1972. And that was the initial law. Okay, later in 1992, yeah, you're right, later in 1992, what happened is they made some changes to that law. Okay, they made some changes to that law, and that law became Cooperative Societies Act number 11 of 1992. That is why there are two laws. Okay, the first actual law, the first one is, okay, that is Cooperative Societies Act number 5 of 1972. Cooperative Societies Act number 5 of 1972. Later, in 1992, there were some amendments made, changes made, several changes were made. Okay, so then that law became Cooperative Societies Act number 11 of 1992. Okay, I think first you write like this. Will you first of all write the way I told you? Write this Cooperative Societies Act number 5 of 1972, and then write in the brackets in 1992. Several changes were made, and it became what, Cooperative Societies Act number, what is that, 11 of 1992. Okay, and try to remember. Okay, right, and then what else? Manage. Okay, liability. Okay, liability of cooperative. Is it limited or unlimited? Tell me. Let's see whether you all know this. Great, Amjad. Yes, both. You know why? Usually, the general concept is it's limited. But if you are a credit cooperative society, your liability becomes your liability becomes unlimited. If you are a credit cooperative society, wait, let me check. Limited credit. Yes, Aflal, that's correct. Okay, so it's generally limited. Okay, but if it is a credit cooperative society, the liability is unlimited. Great. And when it comes to accounting and auditing, it's compulsory. What else? After the change tax, that the changed act is Cooperative Societies Act number 11 of 1992. That was the amended act. Okay, Cooperative Societies Act number 11 of 1992. Okay, what else? Cooperative societies have perpetual succession. Okay. Great. Okay, so let's go to the next question. All your messages I'm referring, I will go. Okay, we'll quickly finish this tape and we'll go to grade 13 chapter also. Okay, that's why. Okay, so the registration process is completed. Now let's go to this. Now we are done with private sector. Okay, we are done with private sector businesses. We are coming to public sector businesses. Okay. So filling the missing boxes. So public enterprises, it is first of all primarily divided into three. Okay, I can't. The board is not working. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So public enterprises, they are divided into three. Okay. So here I have made a mistake. You all have to change. Okay. The boxes I have just copy pasted. So I have forgotten to change the terms. Okay. So in the first box, write central government undertaking. Central government undertaking. Cut and write. Central government undertaking. Okay. So in the second box, write provincial council undertaking. So first one is central government undertaking. Okay. So this box, these boxes, I have not written the correct terms. You all have to change the terms. Okay. So this first box should be central government undertaking. And the second box should be provincial council undertaking. You have three sections of government. This thing, no? Central government, provincial council, and local authority. Okay. Central government undertaking. Second box is provincial council undertaking. Third box is local authority undertaking. Okay. Local authority undertaking. Okay. So now come to this area. Okay. Come to this area. Central government undertaking. Change this. Central government undertaking. Now, did you all ever notice this? Only these three businesses you study. Whatever the businesses which are coming under central government undertaking. What are the businesses which are coming under central government undertaking? That is first in the first box, right? Public corporations. Okay, public corporations. The first box here, right? Public corporation, and write PC. Yes. Next one you have is the state companies. State companies. Public corporations. And next you have state companies. And the last one you have is government departments. Or you can just say departments. Okay. Public corporation, government department, and state companies. These are the only three businesses you study under public sector. Guys, you know, you all have found this chapter difficult and boring because you all don't know the flow of the chapter. This is the flow of the chapter, okay? So this is the overall view of the public sector business thing, this full graph, okay? So you study only the circled boxes. You don't go to the other areas, okay? So public corporation, government department, and state companies. Now, what are the things which are coming under this one? Public enterprises. You don't need to know about them. Just know what are those things which are coming. That is municipal council undertaking. Municipal council undertaking. And here it's urban council undertaking. Okay. Municipal council undertaking and urban council undertaking. Municipal council undertaking and urban council undertaking. Okay, so do you want to know about these section? No need. Okay, you only need to know about the red color area, the red color circle. Others you don't need, just in case you get the diagram. So this is the overall thing. Okay, just know about this. Local, this is here, it should be local authority undertaking, right? Under local authority undertaking, you have two sections, which is municipal council undertaking and urban council undertaking. Okay, so for you, only this one is there. Other thing is not there. Okay, clear? If you have filled the boxes, raise your hands. If not, ask me whether if you have missed anything or something. Everyone, I want all of you to raise your hands so that I know you all are here in the class. Yes, once again. Others, you all raise the hand till I say don't lower. Okay, great, Kavinder. Okay, so now see here, public enterprises. Here you have public enterprises. It is divided into three. Okay, first one is central government undertaking. Central government undertaking. And this box should be provincial council undertaking. Okay, provincial council undertaking. And this box should be local authority undertaking. Okay, central government undertaking, provincial council undertaking, and local authority undertaking. Under central government undertaking, you have three businesses which you are studying in the syllabus, which is public corporation, government departments, and state companies. Okay, public corporation, government department, and state companies. And local authority undertaking, you have municipal council undertaking and urban council undertaking. Great. Okay. Okay, guys, now y'all can lower your hands. Okay, now you know public corporations, right? We have public corporations. Okay, so public corporations have different names. Now I will go through public corporation characteristic when it comes to the other question. Okay, now just remember there are different identification names of public corporations. Okay, there are different names you can use for a public corporation. Okay, first name is corporation. Now you all have to fill this box with me. Okay, so here write corporation. I can't write it. Okay, so that's why I'm just putting like this. You all follow with me, right? So here write corporation. The first one is corporation. Example, Ceylon Petroleum Corporation you have. Okay, so corporation, you can use different names. Okay, first name is corporation. Okay, and example for that is only Ceylon Petroleum Corporation, Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation. So these are examples. Ceylon Petroleum Corporation and Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation. Okay, so you know those are corporation, those are public corporation. By the name itself, it's there. But there are sometimes you can use other names to mention, refer a corporation, which is authority. The next name is authority. Write it here, authority. Okay, write it there, authority. Teacher, do you know the meaning of? Okay, what is the meaning of Rupavahini? Sinhala term. Actually, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm not very good at Sinhala. TV. TV. Great. I'm not good in Sinhala. I'm learning. Nowadays I'm learning. Okay, I know how to speak a bit because of my television. Great. Because of my college mates, I'm learning a bit. But okay, so this Hana, she comes. No, I'm not from Eastern. I'm not from Middle East or anything. I'm from Sri Lanka, but I'm not exposed to sing. I have Sinhala neighbor with these neighbors and all. They talk, but I can understand, but I don't know to talk much. Now I know a bit, but if I start talking, you will vomit, and the Sinhala people will think, "What is she talking? Is she talking something else?" Okay, so actually, I'm learning. Okay. Now I know my college mate, they actually tolerate a lot to make me study Sinhala, to make me speak Sinhala. Actually, no, I can't teach Sinhala. You all have to teach Sinhala to me, actually. Hey, I little. Okay, so if I start, then I have to, Amin. So if I start, then what happens is, I will say that it's a Sinhala class. and I'll teach you something else to understand. Hari, yeah, it's like that. I know these now. We'll put a Zoom class. I know these things. We'll put a Zoom class. You all will put and then you all teach. Because then you communicate it to. No, to is no matter than Sinhala. I will say right, uncle, right. Uncle, right, then I tell what? Dakuna Vama, right? I have known those words actually. Mahataya Midi Salli, Midi Salli. I understand with Uncle Balance. Balance, and he'll say, I don't know to ask how much is the cost. Then I'll ask Uncle, price, cost. Then he says, and then I'll say, Uncle, balance. And then he gives the balance. We'll study, ma'am. Okay, this Faizan actually is so interested in studying. I wish we can send stickers here now. Very good. That's how you should be. Wish you teach the class itself. Okay, I'll teach. Isara Bahinava. I've heard these words. Okay, let's start the class. Okay, great. Let's see if we can, after your exams, let's put a Zoom and talk. Okay. No, I know Tamil, Ammar. I know Tamil very well. Okay. Okay. So now write. Okay, great. Okay, guys. Okay, so these people are talking in Sinhala. Okay, after finishing the class, let's talk a bit. Okay, great. Okay. I know y'all are exhausted, but you don't have any choice. You have to be more exhausted for the coming 22 days. Okay, so now authority. Okay, authority. So authority, example, Central Environmental Authority. Where have you heard this word? Central Environmental Authority. Let's see whether y'all can remember. He's a Faizan. Oh, he's your classmate. He's a bit crazy. Okay, I can see. I can't understand what you're saying. Send in English, will you please? Okay. In government intervention lesson, and sometimes in chapter 1, some tudes. Okay, Central Environmental Authority. Now under natural environment, some people teach. Okay. Okay, so Central Environmental Authority and Port Authority. Second example is Port Authority. Okay, Port Authority. Consumer protection. Yes, consumer protection also, that area comes. Great. Okay. And the next word you can use is institute. You can use the word institute. You have heard the word Sri Lanka Standard Institute, SLSI. That's a public corporation. Great. Institute. Yes, Saflal. That's correct. Okay. And the National Institute of Business Management. Next one, National Institute of Business Management. Okay. Institute, we have Sri Lanka Standard Institute, and the next one is National Institute of Business Management. And commission. Okay, so this commission, whenever you will be coming across this after your A levels a lot of times. Okay, you will check this. Okay, University Grant Commission, UGC approved or something, you will check. No, TRCSL, yeah. Okay, University Grant Commission, UGC approved university or not, that is a public corporation. Okay, so commission is another identification name. An example is UGC, University Grant Commission. Okay, UGC, University Grant Commission. And the other word, you know what is the other identification name, which is board. Ceylon Electricity Board. Once after corporation, can you please see whether he has written? Okay, Faizan, actually, after cooperation, your friend Ammar has missed something. It's him. He wants you to send that to him. Okay. Okay. Board. You can have Ceylon Electricity Board, the ETF Board, Employee Trust Fund Board. We have BS on January 8th. Yeah, but your exam starts January 4th, no, and so 22 days. You can't take those 4 days to study, okay? Right. Pavam na senja vela, they are using you like a pigeon. Yes, Hana. Yeah, Hana, but that's all right. What is the next one, ma'am? After authority, you have to write institute, and you have Sri Lanka Standard Institute as example, and National Institute of Business Management. Someone please type all these if you can, okay? Institute, Sri Lanka Standard Institute, and National Institute of Business Management. And commission, it is University Grant Commission. Those 4 days, what should we do? I'll tell you. University Grant Commission. And the board, Ceylon Electricity Board and ETF Board. Okay, sleep and take rest. No, no, not sleep and take rest. I'll come, okay, wait. I'll come there. Ammar is from Narammala. I don't know. It's a place in Colombo. Okay, I'll come. Okay, we'll talk. Now let's finish the talk. Okay. And then, we have to write. Okay, water boat. Does water boat come on the boat? I'm from Colombo. Those 4 days you're gonna teach me Sinhala. Okay. I mean. Okay. Okay, guys. So council. Narammala. It's Narammala. Okay. Okay, guys. I will talk. Okay. You're too far. Okay, so we will talk. Now let's finish these questions and I'll come to those. Okay, great. So council. Next word is council. Example. Next word is council. National Youth Council is an example. Okay. National Youth Council. Council, an example is National Youth Council. And sometimes banks also. Okay, they can use, there are public sector banks. Usually they fall under public corporation. You know what is that bank? Bank of Ceylon, People's Bank. Those are public corporations. Okay, they are public sector banks, right? So the word bank can also be used for public sector. Public corporation. Example is Bank of Ceylon and People's Bank. And sometimes university can also be used. What is that university? University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. Public corporation. Okay. I hope you all get place in those universities. You all have to try. Now after A levels, there is a big wave coming for you. Big wave of confusion. Okay. So if you feel confused or something, ask me. Whatever I know, I'll let you know. Okay. Right. So University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. No university, ma'am. Okay, board example, CEB, Ceylon Electricity Board, ETF Board. Please don't stop your education after A level, okay? Continue it. 9-5. Now there are certain hindrance, but don't stop. There is a way. If there is a will, there is a way. Okay. So don't stop studying. Education is very, very, very important, especially for boys, even for girls. Okay, especially for you all, it's very, very important. So don't stop your education. Study something. Okay, at least a small course, whatever. There's a will. There's a way. Got to be self-employed. For that to also have some communication. Sorry, that also have some education. Have a degree or something and then start. Yeah. Okay, Faizan, lower your hand. Okay, Hana. Yeah, that is your friend Ammar said. Okay, you're an example. For the age is just a number for education. Okay, so yeah, so age is not just a number. Yeah, that is how it is. Age is not, it's just a number for education. Study a lot. Okay, there can be a person in this class who is better than me. Okay, so study something, don't quit. Okay, so okay guys, my results. Okay, recording. No, I won't provide recording, man. I won't give you all recordings. Okay, my result, it is 2AB. Actually, the B, I always say it. The thing is, I didn't do company accounts. I got the panic. Okay, I got that panic and I didn't at least try one of the transactions in company account, and so that took me to a B. Okay, so that is the advice I'm giving you. Don't get panic. Timing, everything was perfect for me in my accounting paper. I had 40 minutes to do company account, sharp 40. Will you believe me? Not even 39 minutes, 41 minutes, sharp 40 minutes, which you need to do a company accounts. Okay, I had it, but the thing is, I got panicked. And then for the whole 40 minutes, I was panicking only. I didn't write anything. I was crying and panicking because that panic came. So y'all don't go to that position. Go. Yeah, I studied day and night. I'll tell you, okay? We'll take a 10 minutes time after class and we'll do, okay? Now we'll finish this off. So, yeah. Okay. Right now, what are the similarities and differences between departments and corporation? Yeah, that is one of the biggest regrets in my life. What to do? Okay, so department and corporation. Okay, so here you should have departments and here it should be corporations. Okay, so similarities. So, right, this is similarities. No, you don't need to put table. Okay, similarities. The first similarity is both of them are public sector businesses, right? Both are public sector business. That's right. Someone said it. Both are public sector business. And the next one is relatively high attention is given on public welfare. Second one. Okay. Yes, Zuha, your answer is correct. I'll come step by step. Yeah, great. Okay. So relatively high attention is given on public. Why did I say relatively high attention? Now, when it comes to departments, okay, when it comes to department, wait, what I will tell you. Their attention is mainly welfare, okay? But when you come to corporations, their attention is not mainly welfare. They also have a profit motive as well, okay? When I'll explain you when I go to the differences. So a relatively high attention is given to public welfare. Even though there is a portion that they prefer private profit motive, high attention they give to public welfare only, okay? So the second thing is relatively high attention is given on public welfare. Relatively high attention is given on public welfare. And the third thing is initial funds are allocated from the budget. How do they generate capital? Now, when you go to departments, the total capital is provided by the government only. Okay, total capital, is it noisy? Total capital is provided by the government only. Okay. But if you go to a public corporation, capital is given through the budget, and also they sell shares and debentures. You know why? Because public corporation is not 100% government owned, guys. It's not 100% government owned. Department is 100% government owned, but public corporation is like owned by government as well as the general public. But the majority, yes, Aflal, that's correct. Majority is the government owned. That is more than 50% of shares is taken by the government. Okay. So I'm telling I'm telling the similarities and I'm just telling you why that is like that. So initial fund is through the government budget. That's a similarity. Initial fund is given through government budget. So the third point is initial funds are allocated from the budget. Initial funds are allocated through the budget. Don't read this loudly. Are you married? What? I am 40 years old, okay? No, some people have the doubt that I am your batch. I'm not your batch, okay? But I am 40 years old. Yeah, I'm 40. But my voice is, I have a small voice actually. Okay. Oh, you thought 55? Oh, maybe more than 40, but not less than that. Okay. Miss, at what time the class ends? The class ends at 9:30, inshallah. Okay. Finally, Hannah, someone is with you calling me grandma. No, I'm not 40. Okay, I'm not 40. No, I'm a sister. Okay, my mouth. Okay, I'm a sister only. I'm not 40. Don't call me grandma. I thought 58. So people are thinking different ages. Okay. No, I'm not 28 also. I'll come. Okay, no, now that's not a biggest doubt. No, let's start. Okay. So first one is both are established under private sector ownership. Both has private sector ownership. And the next one is relatively high attention is given on public welfare. Please call me. Please don't call me like that. I don't like it. Please. Okay. Relatively high attention is given on public welfare. And the next one is initial funds are allocated from the budget. Initial funds, it is allocated from whom? From where? From the budget. Okay. And the next one is government policies are implemented. Both the places, government policies are implemented. Fourth one. Okay. Government policies are implemented. Okay. Okay. Bureau. Are they named for corporations? Tell me. Okay. That's all right. Okay. What was I telling? Government policies are implemented. Okay, wait, my head is processing. Okay, the next one. Okay, the next one. They are controlled by the minister and parliament. Okay. Now see, when you come to controlling, okay, when you come to controlling, initially they are controlled like by minister, parliament, and also by the auditor, both of them. Okay. But there is an extra controlling for corporation. There is an extra controlling for corporation, that is, it is controlled by the act. That is, now when they are going to establish a corporation, they will establish under an act only. Okay. So when they are establishing under that act also has control over corporation. Okay. So that's an extra thing. So usually, initially, both of the businesses are controlled by the parliament, by the minister, and by the auditor. Okay. Both are public ownership. Okay. Parliament, minister, and auditor, both have that. But there is an extra controlling for public corporation. What is that? Which is controlled by the act that is used to establish the corporation. Because when you are establishing a corporation, okay, I'll come to that. Wait, when you are establishing a corporation, you establish under a specific special act or a common act. Okay, so that act also has controlling power over the public corporation. Okay, but the similarity is they are controlled by the minister and parliament. Okay, auditor is also there. They are controlled by the minister and parliament. And when you go to the dissolution process, the last point for similarity is when you think about the dissolution process, they are dissolved by the parliament. Both of them are dissolved by the parliament. Okay. So first one, both are established under public sector ownership. Next is relatively high attention is given on public welfare, right? Third one is initial funds are allocated from the budget. From the budget only initial funds are allocated. And next, government policies are implemented. Okay. And the next one, they are controlled by the minister and the parliament. And the last one, they are dissolved by the parliament. Okay. Did I go fast? Did you all miss something? No, right? Liability of government is, yeah, okay, guys. Liability of government, you mean, yeah, the liability of department is unlimited. Okay, good to go. The last one is they are dissolved by the parliament. Yeah, liability of government department is unlimited. If I'm missing some of your messages, excuse me for that. Okay, sometimes I miss. Okay, and then what else? The liability of public corporation. Okay, let's come to this. The liability of public corporation, is it limited or is it unlimited? The fourth point is they are controlled by the minister and parliament. Yes, Saflal. Yes. Wait. Yeah, the liability of government is unlimited, but the liability of the private sector is limited. You know, the ownership, when you take the public corporation ownership, yeah, wait, Kavindu, I'll come. When you take the ownership of cooperatives, that is, government owns more than 50% of ownership, at least 51%. Okay, and the rest will be owned by the general public, the private sector. Okay, so when you take the liability, government's liability is unlimited, private sector's liability is limited. Okay, so there's an exception there. Okay, so you have to remember, like cooperatives, like for cooperatives, here is it is also there. Okay, And what else? The last 2 points are they are controlled by the minister and parliament, and the last one is they are dissolved by the parliament. Liability of government unlimited, yeah, can come under similarities. Yep, can come under similarity, but examiner can think under this way. Okay, he can think in this point of view, and then he can reject. But even now you have given like this now, since it's a public sector business, you write fully. Okay, the government's liability is unlimited, like that. Fully write. Don't just write both of their liabilities unlimited. Don't write like that. Fully be comprehensive, so they don't cut the marks. Okay, great. But your answer is correct. Okay, Kavindu, welcome. Okay, now let's go to differences. Okay, now when you're writing differences, what I told you, better to draw a table or a line like this in the middle. Okay, so first you have to write department and then corporations. Okay, nextly, I think it's money and banking. Will not go there. Guys, I told 3 sessions, but if I have more time, I'll do more sessions for you all. Okay, I'll try to finish this thing. Is this useful for you all? Do you all think it's useful or what? Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, then that's fine. Then we'll have more sessions. Okay. So some people are studying without sleeping, it seems. Okay, great. And some have started to study after this. Great. That's nice. Learning while having fun. Hana, always. Hana is my student. Okay. So she's from the beginning, she's my student. So she's learning with fun, it seems. Barakallah. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Adila. And yeah, your messages means so much to me. You know what I do? I take screenshots and I read this again and again. So that is like a fuel to me. Okay, people read messages again and again. I read these kind of messages again and again. That's like fuel to me. And you know, I'm very interested to do these sessions than my paid session because I am feeling happy here. Barakallah, because I like people, these compliments, and I see this, I get happy and then I do more. Inshallah. Okay. Barakallah. Okay. Yatul, she is also okay. Thank you so much, Kavindu. No, it's just I expect something from God. Make dua, inshallah, inshallah. Okay, guys. Who is that? Zuhairia. Zuha, you sent me notes. He is Faizan. Okay, so Faizan is telling, let's see the feedback for later and then now let's study. Okay, so it's like something beyond when you, yes, that's how it is, Mr. These two people are so funny. Thank you so much, Ammar. Okay, guys, now let's write department. Okay. Now write department in one side and in the other side write corporations. Okay, write with me. Departments, they are fully owned by government. That is the first difference. Oh, thank you so much, Shan Roy. Okay, you people are like, of course, you can call me sister. Okay, you people are, I think you people are like my sisters and brothers. Okay, you can call like that. And like, okay, fine. They are fully owned by government. Madhushan. Madhushan. I can remember. Okay, guys. Oh, please, Amma, don't call me grandma. Okay. Right. Okay, they are fully owned by government and cooperatives. Government should have over 50% ownership. Okay, so right department, they are fully owned by government. And under cooperatives, right, a government should have over 50% ownership. That means at least 51%, right? The rest will be owned by private sector, the general public. You can issue shares and debentures to them. Okay, they are fully owned by government, which is department, and corporations. Wait, I told cooperatives no earlier. Sorry, corporations. You have to write government should have over 50% ownership. Okay, government should have over 50% ownership. Now department come again. They are started under a ministry. Departments are established under a ministry. Okay, under a specific government ministry. Okay, so for example, Department of Examination, that favorite one of yours. Okay, Department of Examination, that's a department that is established under a specific government ministry. That is one difference. Write it down. They are started under a ministry. Yes, sports. Those are departments. Okay. And corporations. Madam, can more than. Yes. And in this Muni Yandi, okay, in these corporations, the government will have over 50% ownership. That is 51%, at least 51%. More than that also they can own. Okay. But private sector maximum is 49%. Okay. The majority of ownership is under government sector's hand. So under department. Okay, so they are started under a ministry and they are started under a Parliament Act. Corporation is started under. Is my voice lagging? Yeah, Sri Lankan government is always unfair. Sri Lanka is good, but the government is not good. No government is good actually. Okay. No. Okay, fine. I told it loud also. Okay, now write it down. Kaputas. Yeah, Kaputas. Okay, guys. So they are started under the Ministry Department. Corporation is started under Parliament Act. This is speaking fact. They are started under Parliament Act. What Parliament Act? It can be a special act. For example, People's Bank, it is established under a special act. Ceylon Transport Board, that CTB, they are also established under a special act. But they also can establish under a common act. Okay, common act means now you have the State Agricultural Corporation Act. Okay, so I'll be slow. Okay, now establishment, it is under establishment of corporation, it is under an act. It can be under a special act or it can be under an ordinary or a common act. Okay, ordinary or common act example, let's take State Agricultural Corporation Act. Okay, the State Agricultural Corporation Act is a common act. So under this act, examples are there like Janata Estate Development Board, Sri Lanka Cashew Corporation. They are established under this common act. But People's Bank and Ceylon Transport Board, they are established under a special act, not under the common act. Okay. So establishment, when it comes to corporation, establishments are under a specific act. Okay, it is under an act, Parliament Act. So, but departments, they are established under a ministry. Okay, now come to the third point. Now for department, attention is mainly welfare. Mainly, actually, they actually fully, as we can say, their attention is welfare. Okay. No, wait. Mainly welfare. Okay, they are mainly welfare. But when you go to corporations, their attention is mainly profit. Department, the attention is mainly welfare. But when you go to corporation, attention is mainly profits. Okay, mainly welfare, and this one is mainly profit. Okay, third point is that. And the fourth point, okay, departments, do they need to pay taxes, guys? Do they have tax liability? There is no tax liability for department. That is one major difference. Okay, they don't have. Please give tips on how to study. Okay, I'll give. Okay, they don't have tax obligations. Okay, but corporations, they should pay tax. They should pay tax. Okay, department, they don't need to pay tax, no tax obligation, but because they have government in their hand. Yeah, okay. So departments no need to pay tax, and the corporations, they have to pay tax. Okay. And next one, management. When you come to the management, departments are managed by, yes, Zainab, I'll give you study tips. Okay. And also Muhammad, I think earlier asked. I have seen the message, I'll give. Okay. Management department is managed by a commissioner. By whom? By a commissioner. Okay. Managed by the commissioner department. So you can say who is that is the head of the department. The commissioner is the head of the department. Okay. So it is managed by him. And when you go to corporation, it is managed by board of directors. Okay. And this board of directors, it is decided by this parliament act only. Okay. So you don't need to go to that level, but it is this managed by board of directors, and director board is decided by the parliament act, just for your knowledge. Okay. The departments are managed by commissions. Great. And the last before, not now departments, are they legal entities? Now see guys, it's an exception. It's a government, 100% government owned, but do they have legal existence? Do they have legal personality? They don't. They don't have legal personality. Yes, Suha. Okay. Now, in all the legal matters, who has to appear in the court? Who has to represent the department? That is the head of the department. That is the commissioner should represent departments. Okay. Just have a chance to be chosen. Yes, inshallah, you also have chance. Okay, you do better. Any key requirements? I don't know. Let's search onto those. Okay, finish your degree and come back. Let's finish search onto those. You can go to government politics, but please be educated. Okay, we need educated politicians to run our country. Okay, I'm done with this government. I love Sri Lanka, but now I'm planning to migrate because of these people. You give me subsidies. Then you should only no, I don't need subsidies. Yeah, but it's okay, they're getting money now. Yeah, give me subsidies. Then you should only go. Yeah, you means I should go. No, I'm not going to, yeah, you people also can go to politics, man. Okay, now I can't go to politics. So you're like a Mrs. Sweet Soul after I. No worries. If you all are in contact, I'll disturb you all in Zoom call. If you all can. I'm not sure, man. I'm just telling. She's chasing you. You're old and Hannah. I'm not old, man. This one started in the day one class telling that I'm from an old generation. Okay, so from there it started. Okay. So okay, Faisal is getting irritated. Let's start. No, someone is not calling me. No, I'm not a no, I am not a 90s kid also. I'm like y'all. I'm like y'all. No. Now above 1999, is below that y'all are like, no, I'm not 80s men. Below 90s and not all generation. They are the fresh youth, not youth, young generation, not young adults. No, yeah, I'm not from 90s also. Okay, right? Okay, guys. So the last one, okay? Let's get back to now. They are trying to get my age. No, I'm not going to tell. I'm 40 years. Okay. So now employees are allocated. Now, when you go to departments, the last point, employees are allocated with pensions. Okay. That employees who are working. Now you will finish now. Okay. Employees who are working in departments, they are allocated with pensions. But employees who are working in corporations, they are allocated with EPF and ETF. That's an important point if you want to highlight it. Okay. So employees are allocated with pensions who are working in departments, and the employees working in corporations are allocated with EPF and ETF. Okay. Okay, guys. So that is all for today. And in the next class, we will do this one. Okay, we'll start money and banking, and let's try to do. Okay, unlimited number of sessions. I don't know. Let's find a convenient time and do. But I won't give you all recording. Okay, you all have to attend the class because there's no time for you to watch recordings. Okay, so guys, I will. You want the notes? Okay, let me put. Anyone who had written these, just take a picture and send it to me. Okay, anyone who wants, drop a message to me. Okay, guys, let me stop the recording and I'll talk to you all. Wait 1 minute. Thank you so much for participating.